Now that the developers feature branch is ready to be sent for review, we'll do it as follows. We'll just first push this branch and then use the GitHub interface and raise the request. So now if I just say git push, this might not go through because it says, hey look, this branch is not even there on the origin. Expected because we haven't created any. Remember, we started out as this being a local branch only. So luckily Git is helping us with the command which will set the upstream branch so that Git knows where to push to. And if you see here, it is actually pushing into the origin with the same named branch. So if it doesn't exist, it will create one and then push. Before that, let's actually bring up this guy and maybe we will dock the windows. And then we will execute this. You see, the moment I pushed it here, my GitHub page, that is the developer's GitHub page, immediately recognized that, and it is prompting me, hey, you just pushed in a new branch. Would you want me to create a pull request for it? So now that we are done with this VS Code, we'll just come here and we'll click on the compare and pull request. Now it is asking me the title of the pull request. Let's say feature X is done and ready for review. And you can also see that on the top it says it is able to merge because we've resolved the conflicts. Had we not done it before ourselves, it would show a red here and it would probably tell that it is not able to merge it automatically. This can also be the case when for some reason you did not want to do the merging. It was complex, or probably you wanted your team members to do a meet with all the affected participants and let him do the merging. You could also have sent it right away. And if you see here at the reviewers, it will probably would have prompted you the entire team if there were, but it here recognized that apart from the developer, there's only one guy who's the team lead here. And I'll click outside somewhere and it takes me or me in the developer or the team lead role. And I can also optionally put some comment here. And then I can create a pull request. It's done. And now if I am back to the team leads system, and probably just do a refresh. Even otherwise, I can always go ahead and see in the pull requests. It shows one here and I do have a small notification here as well. So I'll zoom this here and you can see the pull request that the developer actually sent it. So the team lead can click on it and if you see, it's all green now. Because if there were any conflicts here, these all would be red and it would offer you other options to resolve or compare and things like that. And since he actually he can actually go and see the commits which were done as part of it. the files changed. So this was added, and the commits here. I can go back to the conversations. And then he can go ahead and finally click the merge pull request. That is also a commit. The act of merging this feature X branch onto the master branch is also a commit. So I'll just go ahead and confirm the merge. And you see now it all changed to pink. And good thing is it is actually also offering the team lead to delete the branch now, because its purpose was done, and it's a good practice to delete feature branches once we've dealt with it and merged it onto the master branch. Of course, if you are using continuous integration or anything of that sort, you can automate it with rules saying the test cases have to be passed, the build quality or the code quality should be through, and then these things will be done automatically. So for now, I'll go ahead and delete the branch. So it's been done, and I'll go back to notifications. So that's taken care of, and I'll probably go to my code here. And you can see the merge with main thing here. And if I go and see this, I do have the X also here, and the program.cs will anyway have the git because this is what was decided. And there are no more branches other than the main, though if other developers were working parallelly, we would have seen those branches also. So this is one possible workflow where each developer starts working on a copy of the master on his own feature branch, does his work, gets the latest copy of master, resolves any conflicts, and then he pushes the branch onto the origin. He then raises a pull request so that that can be reviewed by the leads and approved and merged by them. In fact, we can also protect the master branch such that there won't be any commits onto it directly. Nobody would be able to merge anything onto the master. So thereby the master serves as a baseline, and only a few people can control the merges onto that master.